Maria Cobo, a junior in the College of Arts and Sciences and a member of the Alpha Xi Delta sorority, has personally been impacted by autism due to her 21-year-old brother being on the spectrum.
When he was 2 years old, my mom was still pregnant with me at the time. And she said that she used to compare him to like her friends' kids, and all of them were like, oh, like my kid is walking, my kid is like gonna start preschool and everything, and my brother like was just running around doing hand flapping. And he would walk on his tippy toes, would organize all his toys from like the biggest one to the smallest one. And my mom, since she majored in special ed, she knew that there was something odd, but she was just sort of in denial of it. And she kept taking him to the pediatrician. And he was like, no, everything's fine. Like each kid develops at like a different age and everything. But she just knew. And then he was diagnosed with like what people consider like the bucket diagnosis, which is just like they would throw in like, oh, he does this, this, and that, and then best term for it is autism. So he's just like 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, but he is like a 4-year-old. And growing up with him, I remember I would just sit down with him with flashcards all the time. And that's mainly why I got into my major, which is speech pathology. And for me, like, it was nothing different than growing up with any other sibling.
Alpha Xi Delta's philanthropy organization, Autism Speaks, has personally impacted Cobo and her family due to Autism Speaks' efforts to raise awareness and spread knowledge about autism.
When we came here, they did have a program in the airport where they, like, everyone knew, and just in general, whenever we travel here to the United States, they, like, whenever we go to Disneyland, they give him special accommodations, or like they get in touch with someone from Autism Speaks who knows like what's going on and everything and how they're supposed to deal with the situation.
To Cobo, Autism Speaks and Alpha Xi Delta are much more than organizations to her.
To me, it's just an organization that is focused on something that's very close to me. I believe that it can teach others how to just accept everyone, regardless if they have autism or not. To me, being a part of ACD is just bringing home from Puerto Rico to here to Milwaukee. Because I do all understand what autism is. There's a bunch of girls here that are in my major, and I like to believe, and I know that all the girls here have the same values that I do.